Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
The communists. Sorry, I want something to eat. I would like something to eat. Let me tell you something, man. You are not welcome in this island. October 7th, Jew hater. You Jew hater piece. Hey, Mr. Mamdani, can I talk to you? This is my island. You're not welcome here. Fuck. Excuse me. You hate Jews. You hate this country. You hate this big shot full of Tom Holman. Don't go home.
That's it, Tom Holman. Woo! They don't want what you're selling, sir. They say it just doesn't work that way. It won't work in America. They say you're anti-America. Yeah, not looking good for your socialist, communist New York City mayor candidate. He thinks you can put the money tree plant, you can plant a money tree, that the tree will grow and that money will fall off the tree. You know? These people here, then they're anti-America, anti-white people. It's all about, you know, going against white people, Jews. These people here, man. I tell you, you know, but these Democrats that snuck the communist socialist buddy in. He showing up at AOC house late at night. I tell you, boy, you just can't make this up. You just can't, you know. But he just got booed out of a restaurant in Staten Island. You know, this boy. There's the communists. You are not welcome here. Jew hating piece of you hate this country. Oh man. Oh, what is this? Senator Kennedy weighed in.
There is a split in the Democratic Party unless you have the IQ of a meat thermometer. You can see that. On the one hand, you have the mainstream wing of the party. On the other side, you have the what I call the loon wing of the party. The loon wing is winning. They're fighting like cats in a bag, but the loon wing is winning. Nobody pays any attention to what Obama or Clinton or Pelosi or Schumer or Jeffrey says anymore. The leaders are Mr. Mamdani and Ocasio-Cortez and Bernie Sanders. And yes, they're socialists, neo-socialists. They want government to control your life and tell you how to live it. It's hard to believe that anyone can fit that much stupid into their head, but they can.
Man. Once again, God bless Senator Kennedy. Always knocks it off the ballpark, doesn't he? Yeah, national treasure. As New York City Democratic Mayor candidate Jerome Mamdani promotes the idea of city-run grocery stores, one city-owned market in Missouri closes doors after years of struggling and millions of taxpayer dollars. Whew. Kansas City-owned grocery store shutters as Dem Socialists pushes similar plan in New York. And again, we've seen this happen. It just doesn't work, sir. It just doesn't work. And the people don't want what you're selling. You know? What does it say? Breaking news. Mamdani allegedly filled a water cup with Dr. Pepper at a Wendy's. Hey, look, and they got over 2 million hits. He filled a water cup up with Dr. Pepper. Unbelievable. You scum. It just gets worse and worse and worse for these Democrats. I tell you, you just can't make this up. You know. What does it say? And those were a letter to Mamdani asking for situation of proceedings of Mamdani. Oh, so a letter was written to Mamdani on Mamdani on the grounds that he gained citizenship through misrepresentation and concealment of material support for terrorism. Oh boy. Oh, let's check this out.
Congressman Andy Ogles has said that this man should be deported. And he actually joins us now.
And not just him. Tons of New Yorkers say that they ought to revoke his citizenship and deport him. They say, and his father too.
From a actual moving car. That's a busy politician right there. Congressman, good to have you on. You say Mamdani should be, you have a letter to Attorney General Mamdani demanding an investigation into whether Mamdani should be subject to denaturalization proceedings on the grounds that he may have procured U.S. citizenship through willful misrepresentation or concealment of material support for terrorism. Give us your claim here, sir.
Well, so part of the process when you fill out the naturalization forms, which, you know, here's a copy of one here, is you've got to disclose your activities. So like communism, anti-American activities. And so in 2018, when he was naturalized, he failed to disclose some of the things that he had been doing, one of which was joining the Democrat Socialist of America. That's a communist organization, which quite frankly, at that time, would have disqualified him from becoming a United States citizen. So what we're encouraging to do is the Justice Department to look into the timing of his joining that organization. It would have been anti-American. It would have fit the definition of what he would have been required to disclose, and quite frankly, would have made him most likely ineligible to become a naturalized citizen. So if that's true, then the process could begin of him being denaturalized. Now, that being said, even if we can't prove or dot the I's and cross the T's and get this guy on this, it creates a template for these other individuals who come to this country. They're sleeper cells. They want to undermine our way of life. They want to take advantage of our generosity. Enough is enough. Look, I'm a proud American. I love my country, love my flag, I love my God, and I love my family. And I'm tired of us being taken advantage of by the rest of the world.
Yeah, it's something to see this. You know, we've gotten so complacent with the threat of what this ideology can bring to this country, and it really is scary how it's just celebrated in the streets now. It used to not be that way. Congressman, we appreciate you coming on.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I tell you. And seeing a lot of you guys in the comment section, even tons of New Yorkers come on the page, part of this channel, and they say that they're voting for this guy right here. We have this is their candidate, you know. Curtis Swalwell.
Finishing a long day campaigning, but I love it. Retail politics, and I'm the only candidate in the subways talking to all the people. But I especially want to thank all of you who donated to my campaign. We got 1.9 million of a pathway to victory. We're the only, all of you. Keep donating.
Oh boy. You know, a New York City doctor explains that Mamdani is a scam artist, and the things he's promising won't happen, and certainly won't help anyone. The mayor of New York can only raise property tax so he can't target the billionaires. He is gaslighting.
People in the outer tell me how Zoran is going to pay for free childcare, free buses, when he's going to step into office on the first day and he's going to realize actually the mayor doesn't have any power to raise money on the rich, and that was his plan to pay for all this crap to begin with. I'll tell you how he's going to pay for it. He's going to pay for it by raising property taxes, raising other taxes in any way that he can. The thing you got to understand is I'm from South Richmond Hill. People in the outer boroughs over there, they don't have these big fancy corporate tech jobs. They're not celebrities with fat salaries. The way they make their money is they own maybe a deli across the street, or they own a spice shop, or they work there. And those people are the ones that are going to absorb these higher taxes that he's going to use to generate income for his ill-conceived ideas that won't even get anybody out of poverty to begin with. His whole plan is going to only hurt middle to lower income black and brown people in New York City. If you have some big fancy fat tech job, or you're a high income earner in New York City, Zoran's policies will not affect you. It'll affect people that I grew up with, black and brown people in South Richmond Hill, where I worked in Flatbush or in Brookdale. It'll affect people where I went to high school in the Bronx. These are the people that are going to affect it. So all the rich white people that voted for him because they think that they're doing something good for minorities, you effed up. But don't push your vote through November because the guy's a scam artist.
Oh boy. You know? Socialist will likely be my next mayor. I don't often report on local politics, but I make an exception for Zoran Mamdani because people believe in him. He got a record number of votes in the primary. Yet, what he believes is just so stupid. Here's why.
Can't get enough of him.
And joining me now,
Always backfire.
Nominee for the mayor.
Zoran Mamdani, #1 for mayor of.
Yeah. I believe y'all. I do. They say, Rick, they're sleeping around. She snuck him in, they're sleeping around. Yeah, she's rubbing his feet at night. She's rubbing on his back.
New York City.
They and most of the media have something in common.
do you like capitalism?
No, I have many critiques of capitalism.
I don't usually cover local politics, but I'll make an exception for Mamdani because what he believes is what so many privileged young people believe. And these socialist ideas are just stupid. In this video and the next, we'll look at why
To dignity is going on right now.
services bring tedious bureaucracy.
People say hours-long waits have been greeting them at the doors.
I don't want my grocery store run like that.
Shelves are empty at an East Kansas City grocery store that's gotten millions of dollars from taxpayers.
Cities have tried subsidizing groceries, but
it just doesn't work. Oh, get me a honey bun out of aisle 6.
The results aren't pretty.
A rotten smell comes through the door, and anywhere you turn, you'll see products that need to be restocked.
I watch people walk in and walk out.
Yet Mamdani promises
City-owned grocery stores with guaranteed lower prices.
even if Mamdani's stores work better, they'll cost tax dollars and take customers from businesses that pay taxes.
How are you going to try to come in and disrupt our livelihood?
Mamdani doesn't
Told y'all, man, people are not going for it, man. They're rejecting it.
discuss how subsidies destroy private tax-paying competition. He just says socialism helps everyone by taking from the ultra-rich.
Do you think that billionaires have a right to exist?
I don't think that we should have billionaires.
Mamdani says he'll fund his handouts by taxing the rich. But at a certain level, higher taxes stop bringing in more money because rich people work hard to escape high taxes.
They'll change where they earn their income. They'll change how they earn their income.
This billionaire once told me that if New York's taxes go up, rich people will just leave.
You haven't left.
I haven't left yet.
Wow, that was actually him years ago. Wow.
Are you going to leave?
Big story if I leave, I guess. If I leave New York, that's a big story.
He did eventually leave.
The rich people are going to leave, and other people are going to leave. You're going to end up with lots of people that don't produce, and then that's the spiral. That's the end.
It's why Europe axed its wealth taxes. Millionaires just left. Even if you don't like rich people, losing them means losing tax revenue and jobs. In America, it's even easier to leave your city or state. Millions have already done that, fleeing places like California, New York, and Illinois. Mamdani sometimes knows this.
We are talking about our tax base growing smaller and smaller each day with New Yorkers leaving.
Everybody's going to check out a Dodge while that guy's around.
It's crazy. It's not like this is a new idea. Does Mamdani even know that his state already tried high taxes on the rich? They didn't work.
We projected that we'd get $4 billion, and we actually got well short of it.
Maryland tried it too.
It was supposed to bring in $106 million.
That's right.
What happened?
They lost $257 million. Surprise.
Well, I'm surprised.
Nobody should be surprised. They're out of here. These people aren't stupid.
Do Mamdani's supporters think this time will be different? In my next video, I'll cover.
I tell you, boy. You just can't make this up, family. You just can't, man. And everybody's posting this clip of Zoran Mamdani getting booed out of a restaurant. You know, it's all over the internet. But yeah.
Democrat nominee for mayor,
Zoran Mamdani is officially the Democrat nominee for mayor in New York City. I'm shocked, I'll tell you the truth. Andrew Cuomo, yeah, he's a sexual predator or whatever, but he was a brand in New York. The communist, we're talking Fidel Castro level communism, wins the mayoral primary by a lot. It wasn't a close election. He won by almost 10 percentage points. This is the direction New York wants to go in? Communism led by a jihadist? When do the female genital mutilations start in Times Square? Are they going to start cutting out people's clitoris like they did Ilhan Omar back in Somalia? Where was Mamdani at 9/11? Muslims? Islam is a first day in Berlin at the World Trade Center. Mamdani should not be running for office. It should be on a terror watch list just by his name alone. Yeah, I'm into profiling Islamic terror. Muslim, not ourselves. Trump ends up taking him out, or Netanyahu ends up taking him out. He does not belong in City Hall of the, look, New York, you call it whatever it is. It's the most iconic city in the United States of America. New York City, for the rest of the world, is the emblem of the United States of America. And a Muslim terrorist, 7th and 9th Avenue. I was in New York City every other weekend as a child. And to see a radical Islamic jihadist running the city would break my heart.
Yeah, we'll end it off with that right there. Oh boy, you just can't make this up, man. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. God bless you all and your family. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace and love, you guys.